Wagwan! Yes, baby, Wagwan, guys. And we're back at it again with another episode of The First Noel. Yes, guys, welcome back. And I hope you guys have been tuning in and been watching in, listening in on my first two episodes. Yes, baby, that has been up. I hope you guys have been enjoying. This is episode 3, honey. Woo! Yes, honey, episode 3. We're in here and we're in here like swimwear, y'all. So, yes, honey, it feels good to be back. You know, y'all, it's been a crazy year. We're gonna start that out. 2024 for me has been a whirlwind. Shall I say so myself? If I do say so myself, y'all, 2024 has been, a great moments of a great moment of realization, taken by storm, all the good things, y'all, you feel me? Mind you, I brought in the new year. My best friend came up, we celebrated, went to the club, got a little section, brought in the New Year's at the club, taking shots for the new year. So, it was a major vibe. Like, emotions were high, energy was flowing, you feel me? Like, it was giving great vibes. So, went to the club. I took off January 1st because I'm like, usually me, I liked my first day into the new year to be just really focusing on me. I don't want to January 1st be coming in and clocking in at the job. That's just not my vibe. You feel me? That's not something I have been doing for pretty much the last 6 years, because baby, who trying to be clocking in the first day in the new year, baby? I'm trying to be doing something other than that. Hey, you feel me? So, took off January 1st and then went to work on January 2nd, y'all. Now, this is where my year just started kind of crazy, y'all. So, boom. It's January 2nd, and I wake up, gotta go to work, and I'm just not really feeling it. You feel me? I'm not really feeling it. Like I told y'all in the last video, if I'm not feeling 100%, then I'm most likely not gonna go in. So, I wasn't feeling 100%, but, I was giving myself the courage, saying all these affirmations and just really, pushing myself to be able to go through with the day, clock in, clock out. So, like, we go in and basically my manager writes me up two times. Mind y'all, every single time, it seems like I call out or it's just anything with me not being able to work in the shift, baby, they're writing some type of documentation. Now, the first ones I got were definitely giving warnings, like just documented discussion, not even warnings or some shit. So these two came. And, I understood one of them. Now, the other one I didn't understand. You feel me? So I'm coming to the manager like, that's not fair. You feel me? I don't feel like, that should have been even, a thing. So we're kind of going back and forth. It gets a little heated. And he's basically just like, look, you got these 2 referrals. And then, if you get one more, that'll be your last one. Basically, what do they call it? Like the final warning or whatever they call it. So I was like, you're telling me if I do anything next time I'll be fired? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I might as well leave now. You feel me? I might as well leave now because, baby, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, y'all? And I'm telling you, he thought he ate that. Mind you, I'm that bitch. And I wouldn't, like, I don't know what the vibes were given that day. But, like I said, it took me a long time to even get up, get out of bed, to even push forward to get here. And then you're telling me I'm going to get it here and you're going to be on Bushka? You're going to be on Bushka, baby? So I wasn't going for it. So, I gave myself a pep talk before I even came in and just said, bless, we're going to whoop de whoop, make it through the day. And yes, we're just going to, go with the flow. So, me going with the flow, I felt like, it was a slight quick decision, but I felt like the arrows were pointing towards this situation for me to make this decision here and there. So, I quit. You feel me? You're telling me I only got one more chance and I'm out, baby. I'm not finna give you a chance to fire me, so I quit. You feel me? And mind y'all, I'm a very hard worker. Like I definitely feel like I'm a very hard worker. Um, baby, like we do every single thing we can to possibly, you know, be a great person, get a great check. Like we never complain about going to work or anything. Like we're not that type of person. And I never gave off that vibe at work. I definitely feel like I've never gave off that vibe at work. So, we quit and we had to do what we had to do. Because, at the end of the day, this is not the career path I want to be on. You feel me? That wasn't the career path that I wanted to be on. Like, I love the job. Y'all are, some cool people. But at the end of the day, I won't ever give you a chance to try to play me. You feel me? To try to play me. Like, you feel me? Especially when things are unfair. Especially when things just aren't the way they're supposed to be. You feel me? Sometimes I feel like managers and corporations out here, they really expect you to give to give your all. Rather that's give some of your personal life, personal time, and things like that. You feel me? So had to part ways with there, y'all. Mind y'all, this is January 2nd. So this is, me getting fresh into the new year. I had to get my very last laser appointment later on that day. So, it's right across from each other. So I literally just went in there and I was like, y'all, let me get this laser. You feel me? My last laser. And honestly, y'all, side note, but honestly, y'all, laser hair removal is probably the best investment that I had of 2023. It was definitely just something that really helped me when it came to shaving. I got laser hair removal on my face, so didn't have to shave my face and just got my skin looking top tier and clear. You feel me? So, this was my last appointment. Honestly, it usually hurts, but being that, I had just had all that high adrenaline, pretty much nervousness, leaving straight out of there, me going straight to get laser, I felt like I was able to really calm and just let the lady do her thing, baby. I felt like it didn't even hurt at all. So definitely going to go in and invest in some more. You feel me? So that was that. But okay, y'all. So, that's me. Mind y'all, I was a 2-job shawty. I was a 2-job shawty at the time. So that was one job going. And the second job, honestly, I felt like it was giving, I've been trying to leave there for a minute now anyways. This is the job that I got transferred from when I moved from Charlotte. So, getting up here, I'm just like, okay, let me just do this to secure this as a job. And honestly, I've had situations with some of the girls there and really pretty much cut down to 2 days there because the energy wasn't given there either. You feel me? Mind you, I'm a tourist, so I'm always in the thought process of keep it pushing, keep working, and keep it flowing. You feel me? So, I was just kind of trying to keep myself in the energy of staying there too. Had to be there to work on January 3rd. You feel me? And then once January 3rd got here, baby, I'm like, don't have the energy to go here and invest my time here as well. So I made the conscious decision to quit that job too, Lord. Quit that job too, Lord. And, okay. So once I left the first job that I quit on January 2nd, I had a little introspection moment in my car after the laser, after I quit, and really just had, pulled out the phone and just had a true conversation and vent session with myself. I felt like at that moment it was giving life or death. Not life or death, but really, nigga, what the fuck you finna do? Not even necessarily so hard on me as in what the fuck you finna do, but baby, like I told y'all episode 1, this podcast is something that I I put off all 2023. Started it the end of 2023 basically, but this is something that I truly genuinely want to do. Even when it comes to this, it's stemming from like me being away from YouTube for a while and things like that. So I just had that conversation with me, like, baby, this is something that you truly genuinely want to do. This is something that you feel called to do. Yeah, you may have quit, or yeah, you may have you know done what you did, but at the end of the day, this is going to better you. Now this is the moment where you sit and realize, like, okay, you got to make a plan. You feel me? Mind you, this is the first year where I haven't necessarily had like a straight out plan, or usually I don't like just plan out my every day to day or every day of the week. You feel me? But I was telling myself, you feel me, this is where you need a plan. You feel me? This is where you put your ultimate faith in your higher power, whoever you believe in, and trust. You feel me? Trust, because all you know right now for sure, you don't want to work here. You don't want to work here. All you know for sure is this podcast has to be up and running. So you feel me? That's what I'm doing. You feel me? It's gotten to the point where I have to focus on me and I have to put myself first. And pretty much in this video, I'm giving myself a lot of grace. And I'm really talking to the me that I know myself to be. And I watched the video back yesterday just to get a little bit more encouragement, because it's like, this person that you had in this video in that point in time was who you know yourself to be. So listen to this person, baby, for real. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your higher being, because that they know best. You feel me? It knows best. So okay, that happened. First job quit, second job quits. And after that, pretty much, I know I have to focus on the podcast, but after that, I'm in grind mode again. You feel me? I feel like all I did was look for jobs pretty much that whole first week. Applying here. It was just so draining. You feel me? It was so draining, but I did it and I got it done to the point where I got me another job. I got me another job, and it was a job that I didn't quite want. Wasn't paying me enough. You feel me? Out of my necessarily comfort zone. Mind you, I'm going to the interview. They called me back for a second interview. I'm getting these, slight, I'm doing all the paperwork, giving them my social security number, ID, all that good stuff. And while I'm doing all of that, I'm just like, wow, is this something that I really want to do? I don't know if this is something that I really want to do. So, but, we did. We said frack it, and we kept it pushing to the point where we had our first day. And I wasn't feeling it throughout the shift. But, y'all, I'm always pushing forward. You feel me? I'm always pushing forward somehow, some way. Pushing forward, got through the shift to the point where, I'm like, look, it was okay. Blessed. We made it. We made a little bit of money. And that's what that was. So come time for my second shift. And I'm just like, baby, why do you keep trying to invest your time in something that you don't want to do or you don't want to be? Why are you trying to invest your time and go somewhere that you don't want to? Mind y'all, this is the third job I've quit within the span of 10 days. You feel me? I quit the first job January 2nd. I quit the second one January 12th. And, I was kind of like, wow, like, you quit 3 jobs in 10 days. This is record time. This is like history right here, baby. You ain't never done nothing like this before. Mind y'all, the last few jobs I've had, I've stayed for long periods of time. So, over a year. So, this was new to me and kind of something that was out of my comfort zone coming into the new year. So, once the third job came, I'm just like, wow, baby. I feel like my angels, my guides, my spirit animals, my spirit beings, they have been with me tremendously this year. I feel like they have been really putting me in a place of really focusing and really putting me in uncomfortable situations to better me. Mind you, I'm making these decisions very not quickly, but I'm making these decisions from the heart, from the soul. You feel me? Making these quick decisions to quit these jobs and not invest my time in something that isn't going to better me. You feel me? I'm not learning anything, long term from these places. And, first job, baby, we're not allowing disrespect. We're not allowing disrespect and you to just feel like you can play me. So, I'm here, y'all. I'm here and we're putting our full foot forward on this podcast, and just in our content creation bag, period. Because, mind you, I feel like when it comes to money, I feel like that's a great barrier or blockage that a lot of people, including myself, experience in life. You feel me? To the point where it feels like without money, because money makes the world go round, right? So it's just like without money, how are you going to go round? Mind you, I made decision to focus on my podcast, and then right after that, I'm looking for a job and not even picking up a camera, not even picking up a mic, not even editing, because I'm focusing on finding a new job. You feel me? And I'm focusing so much on finding a new job that I literally found a job and I'm just sitting there looking crazy. You feel me? Feeling uncomfortable. Mind y'all, this is a place it just didn't feel right. You feel me? Energy was off. And I feel like I love to trust myself and just put the faith in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't quite know where and why that was the right time to do it. But what other time than January 2nd and leading on? I'd rather it be early in January than later in February. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I felt like the new year had came and it just brought a wave of just focus, and the old is the old and the new is the new. So at that point, I just felt like, baby, all these old jobs, all these old people, all these old energy has to go. It's a new year and it's time to get on your grind, baby, for real. Mind you, every year, I go through my followers and I just unfollow people. Unfollow people that aren't good for me, or just that I may have followed in the year and they just don't necessarily do anything for me. And I felt like that was one thing before the new year. Now, baby, it's time to get to the reality. Of course, social media is a little bit of reality, but I'm ready to get into the reality, as in, these jobs. You could have followed somebody on Instagram, but baby, can you unfollow that job? For real. You don't feel like getting up to go there. You don't like none of the coworkers. But you're just gonna get up and keep going. Baby, I couldn't do it. You feel me? I can't do it anymore. I felt like my angels and my guides are pushing me in this place of, baby, you could try, but it ain't gonna work. When it comes to investing my time in something that genuinely I feel like can help me and push me forward in life and in the future, baby, that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like 2024 is the year of focusing on the craft, focusing on you, and really doing things and investing your time, spirit, energy into amazing things, amazing people, because it's a magical year. I feel like every year we're always like, new year, new me. I'm going to be the best. And, I feel like a lot of people do be trying to talk shit about those people because, baby, it's a new year, it's the same you. But I never understood that logic, baby. Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater, baby. If I want to say new year, new me, then it's new year, new me. And let's keep it real. It's always going to be a new year, new me, new day, new me, because it's just like, baby, the person you met yesterday, the person you met 2 days ago is no longer here, baby. That's the past. Every day, I'm bringing you a new side of me, a new evolved side of me. So all them haters that really say, new year, new me, oh my God, just to stop, baby, bless. Maybe you should figure out a new side of you, honey, for real. Because, baby, them people be hating for real. If you really feel like you the same you from last year, babe, bless. Of course, some qualities are going to be a little bit of the same. But realistically, baby, we change and evolve every single day. So if you're not changing and evolving, then stay your ass back in 2023. But, baby, we already pushing forward in the new year. Already a lot of days in. So what you gonna do? Letting go and having faith is what I'm being taught right now. And there's the things in the back of my head like, oh my God, girl, you got bills next month, girl. You got bills next month, honey. That's not gonna stop, but that's gonna be taken care of. You feel me? It's gonna be taken care of. I feel like as long as you ain't sitting on your ass, as long as you're making one step per day to be better, to do better, to get better, and put yourself in new rooms, new spaces, new energies, new people, you're not gonna lack. You feel me? I don't feel like you're gonna lack. I have to prioritize myself. You feel me? This year, I feel like it's definitely given prioritize yourself. Because none of these corporations, none of these friends, family, people, none of these people, none are living your life like you. You feel me? Everyone's living their own life. These companies, they're going to replace you, honey. They don't care. They just want you to come in, do what they got to do, and leave. You feel me? And are you going to be a leash to them? You feel me? Are you going to be a leash to them? Are you going to have them be a leash to you? You feel me? As in, like, are you going to have them telling you what? Of course, jobs, you got to follow the rules, girl. But are you just going to have them demanding and telling you what to do? Or are you going to actually be able to speak up in your workplace and, be actually heard? Are you able to speak up and be heard in your workplace? Are these people genuinely hearing out? Are they, are you giving yourself a wholesome place to work at that actually, treats you like a human being? That understands that you have mental health issues or emotions? You feel me? A lot of these corporations feel like you're a robot. Are you going to be a robot to a corporation? Or is that corporation going to be a robot to you? You are the one that has to dedicate yourself to your craft. You feel me? If you're not going to do it, nobody else is. Nobody came in this world with you. Nobody's going to leave with you. So if you don't give yourself that staple moment that you need in your life to change, you feel me? Then it's not going to happen. Nobody can do it but you. Nobody can solve the puzzle but you, babe. For real. But of course, you got some people that can, maybe help you along the way. And there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely accept help when you can. But when it comes to you actually putting that energy in, that's something you have to invest and do yourself. Now, when I seen a post that was like, when you focus on you, when you focus on your craft and doing better, of course, there's going to be that point in time where it seems like everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. All the walls are all falling down. You feel me? You made this decision. Of course, you like me, I quit the job, and I'm jobless. You feel me? But it's just like, if you dwell so deep in that dark moment, or dwell so deep in that moment of, scarcity or unknown, you know, you don't you want to be able to pull yourself out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to pull yourself out and keep it pushing, because somehow, some way, someone's going to help, or you'll be able to help yourself, and helping yourself, helps your world. You feel me? Once you put the focus in on you, start prioritizing yourself, start applying to places that actually fit you, your work life, your work ethic, then it'll pay off. You feel me? It'll definitely pay off, and I'm definitely a witness, babe. I'm definitely a witness. Don't got that new job yet, but baby, I know it's coming. I know it's coming, and I know it's going to be there, and it's waiting on me. You feel me? But what my point is, where my place is, focusing on this right here, focusing on what I want to do, and then being able to go somewhere that reflects a little bit of that as well. You feel me? Reflects the personality, reflects something that can genuinely help me, to you guys, to myself. Without that experience, I wouldn't have been able to sit here, give you guys a whole topic and discuss it. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it's time. You feel me? I feel like it's time to really put that hard work and dedication in, because, baby, we see it. We see the future for us. We know the future for us. So, it's time to actually start putting the pedal to the metal and applying it. Now, y'all, it's challenging, for real. It's a little challenge because, like I said, nobody can do it but you. You feel me? So invest in that time. If you're not serious, it's not going to work. If you're not serious, it's not going to work, babe. Might as well pack it up. Keep it pushing. Because, baby, you're the only one that can give yourself a new routine. What do they say? It's like a week or two to break a bad habit or start a new routine or whatever. That's true. Like, girl, if you telling yourself you go be in the gym starting January 1st, where you at? And mind y'all, don't let it scare you, because it's never too late. It's never too late. It's generally just when that moment you can look in the mirror, or you just look at yourself and you're like, baby, I can't do it no more. I got to change. Even when it comes from me, like when it comes to me even wanting to start a diet or something like that, it'll be that last moment I look in the mirror and be like, baby, enough is enough. Like, baby, I need to get in gym, for real. I told myself January 1st, but the time doesn't matter, realistically. But like I touched on in the last video, time is always moving and it is never stopping. So, you're able to control time in your own world. You feel me? Do you want that to start sooner? Do you want that to start later? You feel me? Either way, that time will be the perfect time for you. You feel me? But what do you personally feel? Do you want to go ahead and start that now? Because it may be a little harder later. You may think it's hard now, but it could be really, really harder later. You feel me? So it's best to start now. Start soon. You feel me? Start now. Start today. You feel me? Even if start tomorrow, girl, if you need to. But start. You feel me? And start and stay consistent. Mind you, consistency is something I'm working on, but we're working on it. We're working on it, baby. We're here. We're in episode 3, honey. We're in episode 3, baby. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? For real. So, yes, y'all, to all my people out there, girl, focus on you. Do you, boo. And stop investing your time, energy into people, things that just genuinely aren't for you, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not working. You're tired. You're tired of going here. You got some plans. You got some aspirations. So start now. Start now, and you won't regret it later. You feel me? You stay consistent in your craft and you do it for a long time. Consistency is key. You feel me? You do it for a while and you're going to be perfectly fine. You're going to be even feeling even more great. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be happy. You feel me? Because it's one thing to look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you see. But can you live in your true authenticity? I think I said authenticity. Authenticity? Yeah. You get the point. Can you live in that? You feel me? Can you live knowing I look good and I have a great life? I'm doing what I want to do. I'm going to the job I want to every day. You feel me? I'm investing my time in these friends, this family that genuinely want the best for me. Can you say that? And if you can't, maybe give your life a little reevaluation. Get yourself a little some more organization. You know, do what you got to do. What can make you start now? It's been so real. I really appreciate you guys for being here with me, watching me in episode 3. And until next time, baby, just nurture yourself, nurture those around you. Give love so you can receive love, baby. Give out in this world what you want to receive. And as long as you're giving out greatness, love, power, and light, that's what you'll receive, honey. Many blessings in abundance. Honey, keep that in mind. Start doing what you got to do for yourself this year, baby. If you ain't got the sign yet, this is that sign. And baby, until next time, episode 4, 2 weeks from now, stay up, stay loving, and stay powerful, baby. Love you down, honey. And until next time, the first Noel. Ooh, bless, baby. Toodles!